It's like, you can't be scared to start. You just gotta start somewhere and pray and ask for your steps to be aligned with what God has in store for you. I get to praying about renewing my mind so that I may see things as they are. Nothing's ever going to be perfect. But with practice and consistency, you got this, I promise you. You can do whatever you like. Y'all see like these, like, I always say I want my muscles to be defined. I need to do more push-ups, but I'm not about to do that. I'm about to shape out it. Y'all not rubbing yourselves enough light. And it shows. Me too. But I feel like that comes from a culture block. We are not in tune with ourselves. A lot of us aren't. I'll say being stripped of our culture is the block. So we need to put that back in. And I go to utero, where the mother is holding, the mother, the first God, is holding us. And we just here to come through, bring this extra life force here, and they welcome us and love us and nurture us and have to touch us and teach us to touch ourselves so that we may stay inside of our bodies, stay inside of our minds, stay tapped in. So many people are drained, feel like they have no way out. I'm telling you guys, I've been there, and the only thing that you really can do is just like release all control and say, God, I don't know what I'm doing. Please guide me. Please guide me. Please guide me. Because I was going in circles, all round and around. It's not funny, but it's the truth. It's like when they say Moses was in a valley for 40 days and it was just a mile long. And it's like, dude, that's confusion. That's mental confusion. That's the valley. That's the darkness. When we think that there's no way out, we think that there's no freedom, but there is. It's like tuning into ourselves, going into your own darkness, not what everybody else has painted around you, put their fears on you. The media, the TV, the news, like, keeps us in a state of panic, and that's not good. That is bothersome, especially with somebody that grew up with anxiety. Most of us are walking around with PTSD, thumper bumping in our DNA. I got loyalty, got royalty. Yes, yes. Happy birthday, Martin Luther King. Be at peace with yourself. Go within so that you know who you are and can nobody shame you but you. And know that we end up being our own worst enemies. How much stuff I don't realize is going on and been going on. How many walking zombies is walking around here preying on you. They smell fresh blood. They know when you're just naive and they get you. Wake up. Pay attention. Go within and build within. Stop talking all your business and your plans to people. Helps me. Wonder why your plans get all that evil eye, that jealousy of what they see you could be. The enemy. It is really the enemy within trying to keep things worldly. Worldly. Oh, guys, I quit my OnlyFans, ended it. I ended my OnlyFans because I just, like, after a while, and it was mostly like when the scammer came around, I just felt like the quality of guys that it was just attracting, it was just like, and I don't like to be nasty with people, you know, like snark and just agitated, especially people that have not bothered me. I directly put my energy back on, I like give it back to sender, just like that. All of my meek people in this earth, and meek means like strength under control, and the control is God. I'm under the obedience and control of God because I relinquish this the flesh me. I relinquish that to be better, to be more, to expand my horizons, to actually go after everything I've ever dreamed. But you gotta dream. You gotta remember. You gotta sit with yourself. You gotta follow your instincts. And I think the number one thing that helped me start sitting with myself is I've always had like this kind of investigator type of deal going on with me. So I started realizing that breathing was so relaxing. And I think just reading about meditation maybe, and I believe it was before massage therapy school, it was. And they were saying how we are supposed to be taking in 2 full breaths. We're supposed to be taking in 2 full breaths in a minute. And that's like, I'm gonna do it in a second because I'm almost at 9. Freeze. And it's so relaxing and so meditating. It's so relaxing. It's so relaxing. 10:22 on the clock. Now, behold the Lamb, the precious Lamb of God, born into sin, that I may live again. He's the precious Lamb of God. Oh, y'all, please stretch. I'm so tired of my bones cracking. I don't know what this is on me. I've been cooking today. I am so tired of my bones cracking, like. But I feel like it's healing and helping me even more. I forgot I put this sleep tea in here. When you're going to bed, keep the lights low. Turn your Wi-Fi off. I just realized that. Turn your Wi-Fi off. Especially when you're going to bed. You just don't want all that extra connectivity going on. Have the phone as far away from you as possible. You know, like, I feel like we all have this inner knowing, and it could be very quiet when we are not used to structure or guidance and things. It could be very quiet, and you could second guess yourself a lot. And that's okay, because I always second guess myself. That is human nature. And the only way to get through it is to grow through it, to evolve through it, to evolve through everything. I want y'all to know you are not the things that you have gone through. You're not. Like, if you could look at it, it's like, look at the bigger picture of why you went through it and how you're going to help others heal from it, not go through it. Like, how you're going to heal this up out of your bloodline. But guess what? And just ask yourself. Write it down. Ask yourself and see what start coming in your head. Like, listen and see what things just start happening for you. Just start aligning. Just start, like, calls. Your friends gonna start talking about it more. Like, your own thoughts. Like, the people that's meant to help you along in life, they all gonna come. Like, we are all one consciousness in this universe, and just as I say it, is that simple. Like, truly, you feel me because I want you to feel me. I want you to take from me what I am giving you. You gotta feel it. You gotta know what day and time we in. I said on my other videos, like, I was buried. But guess what? Buried in my own thoughts, buried in other people's thoughts and feelings, and so far away from my own. It's like, damn, I forgot what I like. I forgot what I want. I forgot that I'm important. You know? Because a lot of people move with selfish intent and are ego-driven. And the ego every time, which could literally, it's like edging God out, because literally just be our, like, our nature, like the average human nature. Like, we be like, oh, that's just a man being a man. No, he being an animal. He being his lowest self. He being just the human. That's it. Like a woman, like, mismanaging herself, allowing anyone to feed from her bosom, nourish them. Oh, you know, we just think we're in our rightful place helping, and we are. You're doing your part, but you're depleting yourself. Who's gonna pour into you? And when you don't have nobody to pour into you, you gotta know whose you are. And know that you're here for a purpose. You're here for a reason. You're still alive for a reason through everything that could have killed you. It didn't. Loud side out. Watch out now. It's the little one and it's not Bow Wow. I gotta stop y'all. Like when I go too far, I'll be ready to get on. Amazing grace, how sweet, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. You hear me? Y'all. Amazing grace. How sweet is the sound that saved me. A wretch like me. A wreck like me. A problem. Just somebody so far away from themselves. And God still helped me hold me together. When I tell you prayers work, as a mother, pray for your children, pray for their children. Ask your mother, your grandmother for prayers, whether they hear or they aren't. Ask them. Ask for those prayers to continue to cover me. Male or female. I just talk to my ladies a lot. It's time to instill love back inside of ourselves. When I tell you, this urge drained me. Y'all, I got a lot of energy, When I tell you, I'm literally like a generating transformer. It's take a lot of motherfuckers trying to take me down. I'm still that zombie movie on Tubi. Get out of there. Get out of there. Then you able to break. And I promise you, when you break, God will feel you. Break down and cry. Get down on your knees, Lord. Help me. Help me. See me. That's my song. I'm calling you, Lord. Help me. See myself for all I can be, Lord. Guide my way and show me through my visions and lucid dreams. Make sure I'm doing it right. Push me back when I'm going left, but you know what's at stake. The family's on my back. I'm gonna keep going, building a foundation. Lord, I'll praise you till my last breath. Save me from me. I really need you to save me from me. Y'all, I love tapping in with my ancestors, with God, with the angels. Like, for real, like, they just been talking to me. And I'm y'all see, and people who've been around me, work with me, I'm just like so kooky, like, so like, oh, the world, God, the universe truly, like, literally excites me. I love everything about life. And when I tell you, you are never done until that last breath leave up out of you. And you better hope that you put something inside this universe for your children to be able to replenish themselves up off of. That's why we really here right now, is to build a more sustainable universe for our children, for our species to even evolve through. Because life's going to continue evolving with or without. It's like the human experience. We have to learn these lessons. Life is a school. We have to learn these lessons. Learn and get on. Learn and get home. Oh, learn. You know why? Because as you learn, you know that you know nothing. But you know that you evolve. But you know that you ascending. You know what you know. I'm not really here to convince anybody much of nothing. Just know I'm serious. As goofy as I am, and I've always said I'm gonna do some stand-up comedy, here I am. But for real, I'm already leaving my mark. And I'm building. And I'm calling in what's for me. One day I had just like left out when I was living in Baton Rouge. I left out and just took me a walk, a run. Let me see. Let me catch it. I'm not thirsty for anything but what God sends to fulfill my needs. I'm not thirsty for anything but what God sends to fulfill my needs. He fills me up, fills me with love, harmony, and love. Yes, for real. I'm not thirsty for anything but what God sends to fulfill my needs. By the way, let me I be jumping off track. But let me tell you this. So I got off my OnlyFans because, first of all, I really don't like when people, especially of the male species, feel like they have direct contact with me. Because of course I feel like it was my club, you know, and no woman should get on there unless that's just what she feel called to do in life, is like do that kind of stuff. Or you know, just because like get on another platform, because OnlyFans, a lot of people link it to like porn, and so you know, I was being wrathful to my relationships in love, because I'm a lover's girl, period. Anybody know me, I'm a lover's girl. Like, either way, like I said, I was being wrathful. I was like, angry, like it ran up a check. But you know, like I truly still wanted love and affection from just one man, you know. But this is so crazy, because I remember when I was in high school and I was always like, Lord, it take like a few of them to add up to one. Like, this one boring, like and men probably feel the way divine beings, not the ones acting animalistic, probably feel the same exact way, honestly. Like, here we go again. Boring. Because after you get done being animalistic, like what's next? You get to looking at motherfucker like, I don't even feel like that no more. And that's why it's so dangerous to even be like pointlessly sexing, because you really don't even know what you're doing, especially our males. you guys are the seed sowers of this land. The babies want to come. The people won't come. Some people have to come back and learn lessons. And it's of our bloodline, and we go to neglecting it. That don't make no sense. You running from yourself. Have more self-respect. Have more love. Have more compassion for yourself. No woman should be laid upon and then left, neglected, abandoned. The least you could do is provide resources for that child, because a mother most of the time is going to nurture that child up until young adulthood and forever. But that's the least you can do to show your grace. And women, please stop mismanaging yourselves. Like, that's why I was angry. I'm like, fuck these niggas. Like, that's just awful. But I was really like that, and just like found myself like in the matrix when everything was rolling. Like, I'm telling y'all, even the job I had, like, I was making the same money, like double the money, my OnlyFans and my teaching massage therapy, same money. That's how I was. And you know, that was me being sinful, me being greedy, me being angry, me being wrathful, and creating like a monster of lust. And you gotta understand, like, I truly understand now how big my energy is, because I've seen the people come and go and the effect that I have on them. And at this point, if pictures of myself is enough and a little talk by someone schizophrenic is enough, it's like just my shell alone. God gave me this outside shell, but I want y'all to know me from the inside on out, so you can really understand humans and where we are going. Because I was bred to be multifunctional, multi-dimensional. Like, the most broken people are the most tapped in, because God is filling those holes. But somehow we have to be able to feel something. And that's why you got to open that heart back up. You got to open your heart back up. You don't want your heart to close up and then God be like, you need me. And things start happening in your life because you're holding on to certain things. Grief will grow inside the body. Anger will grow inside the body. We have to let these things go. That's why I started out saying we have to ask God to renew our minds. We're not even those people that's holding on to those stories. Whoever's still holding on to them, trust me, they in your past. They gotta catch up. You gone. On a bit. Okay? Y'all have my cross and my ankh around my neck. Heavily protected. Thank you, Christ. Thank you. Heru. Thank you, Isis. This is protection. When I tell you, this past year, but the ending of the year, I would say like October, because after, well, like the middle of November, but after that, like, life has just been like, I think I'm in heaven, I gotta be. And but when I tell you, we are always in a battle of a lifetime. You hear me? I try to remain as balanced as possible, so I may never steer my people wrong. I ask God to humble me Ask God to keep me in line. You listen to the words. Push me back. Make me hit a brick wall when I'm going the wrong way. Literally stumble me. I'm telling you, y'all know how they say people get woke up out they sleeping. Guess what? Got too many people having access to you. You not standing up for yourself and protecting yourself like, nah, I'm good. My spirit like, nah, I won't go there. Nah, I'm good. Stomach hurt or something, like head ringing. Old lady be nagging most of the time. But if this scammer situation ever taught me nothing else, the fact that I know how our people were scammed. Of course, the trauma. But first it starts in a cycle of like jealousy, of wanting what someone else has. But somebody had to paint that picture for you. Human nature. We are a part of nature. Someone had to instill these things inside of you first. Understand that. And this stuff is deeper. It's deep into our bloodline, coded into our DNA. It's very deep. And I'm telling you, that's why body work is so important to stay tapped in. Because I'm telling you, I live in my head. I live in my head a lot of times. I'm a Libra. I'm an air sign. That's why I create. Ooh, looking good. That's why I create in my mind, but I have to come down to earth and make earthly moves also. There is a sweet anointing in this sanctuary. There is a stillness in the atmosphere. Oh, come lay down the burdens you have carried. For in the sanctuary, God is here. He is here. Miss Downs taught us that song at 35. I was in the choir. Keep y'all children in church. Y'all go to church. If you're not tapping in or naturally like hearing things from God, definitely read that word every day. Like sign up for a Bible app and literally sit with what it's saying. Read the words and be like, what is it really saying to me? Ask God for the right word that you need in your life. Follow the right pages, like words that pop up. Google them, like hashtag, like read, listen. Stop being fooled by cheap entertainment. Art imitates life. We live life. Live life. Not live. We live. Because we're moving on up to the east side. Because we gonna get that pie. Trying to see if I can make that work. For everybody that lost a loved one, recently in the past that you just miss? Like, I send my love to you. Anybody dealing with any affairs of the heart, the mind, I send peace to you. May you know that you are truly supported, like literally. May you, anybody who's having trouble asking for help, speaking up for themselves, may you speak out fully for the children of this world. May they be protected more. Thanks God to open all of our hearts, all of our spirits. Be more awakening to the light, to the shine, to the golden rays from source. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I just want to thank you, Lord, 'cause you've been so good. Been so good. I thank you, Lord, for all the mothers out there. Thank you, Mama, for keeping us in church, like through your trauma, through your every part of your life. Like, you still kept us in church. You still was running to God, and I thank you, because truly that's what we are to teach our children, to go to God. So none of us know the day, the time for any of us, but we are supposed to teach the next ones, the next generation, because we are ever evolving creatures. Y'all may not realize it or tapped into your hearts that much yet, but we've been just about every animal or experienced every piece of living consciousness in this universe. Like, eat your fruit and your greens. Iceberg lettuce do not have no kind of nutrients. You need nutrients in your body. Iceberg lettuce don't have no kind of nutrients. Get that about again. Oh my God. I think I'm still in somewhere. I'm finished now though. So I'm going in the tub. Did I tell y'all to stretch and work on all your muscles? Like, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff tomorrow. It's kind of late. I'm getting a little sleepy. I love you all. Pay attention. Don't fall for any scams. How you do not get caught up for scams is pay attention to what you're supposed to be focused on. Pay attention to what you claim you manifesting into this reality, what you know God gonna bless you with. Pay attention. And I just wish men stop falling weak to flesh. Animals! You wanna be an animal. I like being animals sometimes. Peace.